Yes.
Attorney, my question is very direct and very simple. It's answerable by yes or no.
We consider that as not void. The one that was forwarded to NEA, the final IMC. The fourth bidding, the fourth version, the version on the final bidding, not the contract that was signed by Mr. Sahi.
Okay. Who conducted the bidding of that? Who conducted the fourth bidding?
Mr. Sahi.
Mr. Sahi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, kayo po, hindi po ba kung void yung mga ginawa po ni na Mr. Sahi nung una, lalong-lalo po na void yung ginawa po ninyo. Kasi it came from the same poisonous tree. Di ba, Attorney?
If you are
Mr.
to look at
Chairman,
it,
I rest my case.
but let me explain, because the final approval of the contract was made by the NEA Board of Administrators, and it was them who considered that despite the illegal action of the Samselco board, who constituted themselves as SBAC, the affirmation or the approval of the AGMA was taken into greater weight as Samselco then needed the investment management contract.
Okay. Anyway, Mr. Chairman,
I would confirm and would really stand by on what Mr. Sahi signed, because this would bring better benefits to the members of the electric cooperative. That will be all, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Congressman Ako, you recognize.
With the indulgence of the Honorable Majority Leader, kasi nalilito na po ako sa kwan compared to the hearing last September 11, 2024, ako po yung naglabas ng mystery of two contracts. The Sahi and the Lapot contract. Now, I asked Mr. Sahi, ilan po bang bidding ang nangyari bago po kayo nagka-finalize ng investment management contract with Crown Desco?
Yes, Your Honor. The first bidding that was conducted was
early in 2018.
April 20, 2018. That was the first bidding that was conducted. However, it was failure.
Okay.
So in between, we have July 2, 2018, and there are other date which I appeal to take note. However, it was on August 30 that we have made a final awarding, because of the bid price that Crown bidded, which is more than our liability.
Yun po yung third bidding? Or fourth?
Fourth now, last one to last.
Fourth?
Yes.
And according to my reports, it was a controversial one. Would that be correct? Kasi pinadidelay.
Yeah, that is yan yung problema. Kasi our contract, itong mentioned by our deputy, as of April 17, ito ng final. And then it was acknowledged through their letter, signed by practically all committee of the NEA, na we will proceed with the bidding, of which the Crown won the bidding. So here are the committee of the NEA. If I have to read their name.
No, it's okay, Mr. Sahi, kasi hindi naman po yun ang point ko. Ang point ko lang is that kayo po as President, nirefuse ninyo na i-delay yung bidding na yun. Would that be correct also?
Hindi ho na delay.
Kaya nga ayaw ninyo na i-delay.
Yes, ayaw namin i-delay.
And because of that, did you come out with a resolution na i-dissolve yung ZAMSELCO Special Bids and Awards Committee?
Yes, there was during the August 30, supposed to be the schedule for the final bidding, nawala yung mga committee,
Yun po yung sinabi nyo yung nawala.
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 So what we did, we made a board resolution relinquishing our position as board and then appoint us SBAC just to accommodate the problem of solving this.
In other words, in-appoint ninyo yung mga sarili nyo para maging membro ng ZAMSELCO SBAC.
Yeah.
Because wala po yung mga members doon sa kwan. Now, sinunod nyo po ba lahat proseso ng bidding?
Yes.
Pursuant to Republic Act 9184?
Oh, we followed the proceeding.
And therefore, because of that, you proclaimed Crown Desco as the winning bidder.
Yes, we awarded to the Desco.
Now, dahil po sa ginawa ninyo, Mr. Sai, yung NEA, dinissolve po kayo. Would that be correct?
The dissolving was already sometimes October na yun.
Kaya nga, pero ang rason bakit kayo dinissolve, it was because of your act of constituting yourselves as members of the SBAC.
Yes.
Which is not in accordance with the law.
Yes.
Tama po ba?
Tama ho.
Yes. Now, so in other words, yung award na kontrata doon po sa Crown Desco was done nung kayo pa ang nakaupo. You were not still deactivated.
Yes.
Kasi ang in the last hearing, hindi ko ma-pinpoint kung anong date nangyari yung lapot contract eh. And I think that was also the issue raised by the Honorable Majority Leader. Tama? Sa pakikinig ko po dun sa proseso natin kanina sa pagtatanong. Now, yung pagka-dissolve po sa inyo, naka-appoint ng NEA ng Board of Directors.
Yan na ang hindi namin alam.
Isang kasasagot ni attorney kanina na it's composed of yung task force, if I remember it right. Di po ba, attorney? Yes. And may kung meron pong taga-Zamboanga doon sa in-appoint ng NEA?
Your Honor, yung lahat ng members ng Duterte Task Force were all general manager of the different cooperative, not taga-Zamboanga. That's why sila was assigned as manager and the rest were yung board. Not from Zamboanga. They're all GM from the different cooperative from Mindanao, Luzon and Visayas.
Okay. Thank you. Pero yung kontrata nyo sa yung investment management contract with Crown Desco, ay pinirmahan nyo po bago kayo na-deactivate?
Yes.
Okay. Now, that is now, Mr. Chair, the first contract, the SAHI contract, which according to the good attorney, was signed on April 17, 2018. Tama po ba yun? Kasi kung April 17, 2018, if I remember it right, yung third or yung fourth ninyo na bidding was in August of 2018. Paano nagkaroon ng kontrata ng earlier than August of 2018? Kasi yun ang sabi ni attorney. The date of the SAHI contract was April 17, 2018. Samantalang yung bidding, the third or fourth bidding was done in August of 2018.
Actually, itong contract na sinasabi na April 17, hindi pa ito pinirmahan namin. I signed the contract upon yung approval, yung winning bidder na. When we already award.
Kaya hindi ko po sinasabi, Mr. Sahi, na pinipirmahan nyo yung kontrata o pinirmahan nyo yung kontrata na wala pang winning bidder.
Yeah.
Ang tinatanong ko po sa inyo, ang hindi ko po maintindihan ay yung mga biddings na nangyari regarding this investment management contract ay nangyari po ng 4 na beses. And the last one I think was August of 2018.
Yeah.
Na nanalo ang Crown Desco. Bakit sinasabi ni attorney ngayon, the Deputy Administrator of NEA, na ang Sahi contract which we're talking about ay pinirmahan of April 17, 2018. Paano nangyari yun?
May I be good? If I
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Deputy Administrator.
If I may, Mr.
you're
Chair.
recognized.
Sir, just to clarify, the one that I was pointing out earlier was that the IMC or the contract signed by Mr. Sahi, if we look at the upper leftmost portion, is dated April 17, 2018. That is the version of the IMC which had failed in 2 biddings. Hindi ho ito yung kontrata na ni-revise na for the 4th bidding.
Actually, the first bidding was conducted on April 17.
Yes, and it was
And
declared...
the contract was signed on April 17.
No,
Tama ba?
no, Mr. Chair. The first bidding was declared a failure on March 27, 2017. The second bidding was declared a failure on June 8, 2017, such that the contract that was signed by Mr. Sahi, as indicated in the the rightmost upper portion of the contract, is the version of the IMC on the 2 failed biddings. That is why it indicated there, April 17 version. Nag-fail po ang 2 biddings na yan. And then yung 3rd bidding po, nag-fail po ulit. And that is why, on August 17, 2018, the SBAC of Samselco sent to NEA an amended DOR. And in fact, NEA PSP issued a letter to Mr. Sahi approving the new TOR of the IMC. So hindi po yun ang approved because that version of the contract was for the the first 2 failed biddings. Kaya nga ho, in-improve or in-amend ang TOR dahil ho nag-fail ang bidding. So, NEA has no personal knowledge, and in fact, I am looking at the after-mission report of the person that NEA sent to Samselco during its Special General Membership Assembly. There is nothing in the report that indicates here, and I am relying on the after-mission report, that the contract was submitted or recited before the General Membership Assembly. As I have also mentioned earlier, there were only, as indicated in the minutes of the Special General Membership Assembly, the business was the presentation of the result and the confirmation of the General Assembly. That is why we're trying to point it out. And as I have mentioned earlier, if you are to look into again the contract signed by Mr. Sahi, you will see that the parties there, the parties to the contract, had just been handwritten, and the acknowledgement, the acknowledgement or the notarization is dated August 28, 2018, while the parties, as can be seen in the contract, was signed on August 31, 2018. Well, that is an infirmity altogether. How can there be an
Nauna yung
acknowledgement?
notaryo bago yung
Nauna po.
pirma?
Nauna po ang notaryo bago po ang pirma.
At sino po yung nakapirma? Si? And who are the parties to the contract?
In fact, if you will still also notice it, the assembly was made on September 11.
Then who are the parties to the contract?
It is Mr. Sahi.
I thought the August 29 is Lapot contract.
No, that is the other. That is the other contract. That is the one that was approved by NEA and which already incorporated the amended TOR. If you will look at the contract signed by Mr. Lapot,
What date is that?
Yes. You will look at the upper leftmost hand portion. August 29, 2018, IMC 4th round. This is the final bidding. So this is the contract that already incorporated the amended terms of reference. The one that was signed by Mr. Sahi was the version of the contract for the field 2 biddings.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, please continue, Congressman Ako.
Mr. Sahi had someone also sign the contract with him. Tama po. A certain Mr. Marvin Espejo. Would that be correct?
Yes. It would appear in the contract that the other signatory is Marvi
Espejo.
and Espejo.
Now, who signed the Lapot contract together with Mr. Lapot? It would be the same Marvin Espejo. Tama po ba?
Yeah.
If I may speak, Mr. Chair, to represent Crown Investment,
Yes, Attorney
Joseph Castillo.
Joseph Castillo, you're recognized.
Good morning.
Mr. Chair, may I know if the good attorney would answer my question?
Yes, sir. As representative of Mr. Marvin Espejo, I was also counsel of Crown at the time, so I'm also privy with the transactions.
Okay, please continue.
Sir, thank you for the opportunity. Good morning, Honorable Committee and Honorable Chairman. If you will note, the April 17, 2018 contract is an old version. We confirmed that this is an old version. But this was the one given to us at the time of the bid, when we bid for the contract. If you will note,
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman
could you
Ako.
please clarify old contract? Kasi we're speaking of first and second. We're not speaking of old and new contracts here.
just to thank you, Mr. Chair, if I may respond.
Yes, please continue.
The timeline, as mentioned repeatedly by Donea, there were several biddings already, and we were informed of all those failures, and we knew that there was an old version of the contract, and this is the April one. We are not aware that there was a revised IMC at the time that we bid, but looking at the NEA chronology of events, at the time that we bid, August 30, August 29 on page 7 of the Special Board Resolution number 5 of NEA, there was a revised IMC issued by the PSP Committee, that's the Private Sector Participation Committee of the NEA. This, I'm not privy to the correspondence, but it was supposedly sent to the Sumcento email on the same day. But I'm not aware if it was given to the board at the time that we bid on August 30, 9 a.m. So what we submitted, as you know, as part of the bids, you submit a signed contract of the IMC as part of your bid procedures. So we submitted an earlier version signed contract just to comply with the bid, that this is the contract that we are going to sign if we win the bid. So that is just part of the submission, Sir Honor. Now, when we won the bid, there was a change of leadership, as again confirmed by NEA. We were asked to sign this revised IMC when it was during the approval process of the NEA. And of course, at the time, it was a new leadership under Lapot and then under the task force. So, as a bidder, alam naman po natin lahat ng government procedures, these contracts are contracts of adhesion. Very difficult for us as a bidder to negotiate. If we didn't know at the time, August 29 pala, may bago ng contract. And then it was presented to us by the NEA that this is revised. Please sign. Just to note ho, may comparison din po ng two contracts. And I believe it's unfair to say that it's disadvantageous because one significant change in the two contracts, the Putik property, which was valued at around 1.5 billion at the time, was removed as part of net cash if it was sold. So as you know, net cash is part of the remuneration that the IMC can recover. So that's a significant change from the version that we signed and the eventual final contract.
Mr. Chairman, yes, sige. No. Because before we get lost on the differences, earlier, para maintindihan, anong diferensya ng dalawang kontrata? Yung unang kontrata, merong CAPEX, Capital Expenditure. At yun ang sinasabi ng National Electrification Administration, kailangan ayusin ng Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative. Sa pangalawang kontrata, sabi ni Mr. Omar Sy, wala yun eh. Kaya tayo nandito sa problema na hindi maayos-ayos, nalulugi yung Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative buwan-buwan. Kasi disadvantageous nga eh. Sa pangalawang kontrata, nawala ng intention ayusin siya. Kasi sa first contract, kailangan ayusin yung technical. Diba? Yun yung sa first hearing natin. May mga resource person tayo dito na nagsabi, kailangan ayusin ng Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative yung infrastructure niya. So sa first contract, nandun yung capital expenditure. So yung investor manager, maglalabas sila ng pera para ayusin yung infrastruktura ng yung technical ng Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative. Pero sa pangalawang kontrata, nawala yung aspect na yun eh. So paano mo aayusin yung Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative na hindi mo aayusin yung infrastructure niya, yung hardware niya? Eh yun yung problema eh. So, yun ang siguro, if I follow, maybe we can ask the former, yung GM at that time, do you need, Mr. Chairman, may I ask the former General Manager of Samselco, Mr. Edgar Ancheta, kailangan ba talaga yung capital, kung gusto mo ayusin yung Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative, kaya that's why you're going into an IMC, di ba? Kailangan ayusin. Kailangan ba talaga yung capital expenditure, yung CAPEX, para maayos ang Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative? Kailangan nyo at that time. Do they need it?
Mr. Ancheta, would you please answer?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Your Honor. I would confirm na we really need additional influx of funds para ayusin yung mga lines natin, undersized line, yung mga overloaded lines, magdagdag ng mga substations, and those are considered capital expenditures. And dito that's why we made it sure na it should be included in the provisions of the terms of reference. When there is a necessity that the investor manager needs to put up capital for that, kailangan ipuput up nila while waiting for the RFSC, which is a component of the bill, yung reinvestment fund for sustainable capex. So sa tanong nyo, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, it's really absolutely needed.
Mr. Chairman, follow-up. To the knowledge of the General Manager, alam ba ng Board of Director ng Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative nung sitwasyon noon na kailangan talaga ng capital expenditure? That's why you are going into an investment management contract, Mr. GM.
Please continue, Mr. Ancheta.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. It is for that main reason that the Samselco board then and management decided to embark on a private sector participation. We'll invite an investor manager to put up capital and invest on the capital expenditures aside from the other capital funds that we need, like paying for the ballooning obligations, financial obligations that the cooperative was having at that time, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, para malaman ko lang, can the former president and other members of the board confirm that at the time when you're doing this contract, itong bidding na to para magka-contract, na alam nyo may problema yung Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative sa technical at kailangan ayusin yung mga linya at kailangan ng capital expenditure? Can the president of Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative confirm the statement made by the former general manager who's saying now na kailangan talaga ng capex para ayusin yung problema ng Samselco sa technical, sa mga linya nyo na ano yun, undersize, kaya ang laki-laki ng systems loss nyo, nalulugi kayo buwan-buwan, so kaya you embark on this concept that somebody will invest, infuse capital so you can fix the problem, and it will entail capital expenditure. Mr. President of Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative.
Mr. Omar Sahi.
Thank you, Your Honor. Precisely, kailangan namin infusion of pera. That's why we go to this private investment management. Kasi kailangan namin, hindi na kaya ng Samselco. Kailangan namin yung additional investment infusion money. For capex. Yun na nga, for capex.
So, Mr. Chairman, may also we hear from the board secretary, what was your concept at that time, why you would need additional funds? Because you have a problem at the time. You were losing money at the time in your operations.
Mr. Hassan, you're recognized.
Salamat po, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. As far as I can remember, there were letters issued to the cooperative with the intention of the NEA that the cooperative is deteriorating and they will attempt to put up in the category D. That was in the letter, Mr. President. And then during the formulation of the term of reference, during our travel with the NEA and the SBAC, they're always saying that the need of the capital expenditure by the SBAC, the technical personnel of the cooperative, is needed. And during that time, we don't want to happen the 2028 or 2008 that the blackout in Zamboanga City was 10 hours. So, ayaw namin maano yun. Kasi, yun ang battle cry ng Zamboanga City. Kasi, dumadami na yung mga company na pumapasok, tapos may attempt yung KCC mag-add ng additional megawatts. So, yun ang always recommendation ng technical that there should be an capex for this matter.
So, in short, when you came out with the bidding, the TOR, ang intention nyo is para tulungan ang Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative sa problema nila. At kailangan nyo ng additional pondo for CAPEX. Tama ba? Mr. Sahi and Mr. Hassan and GM Ancheta, the general manager who is running it, doing the technical operations.
Please, you're recognized, Mr. Sahi.
Your Honor, that is precisely, we go for that investment kasi kailangan namin talaga ng pera, an infusion from the investment para to solve our problem, especially on technical aspect.
Thank you.
So final, Mr. Chairman, if the President, ito na Mr. President, kung alam nyo, okay, kasi may isang version may isang kontrata. Will you support a contract whose provision will not solve your problem, which does not include CAPEX? Can I know from the President of Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative? Can we know from the General Manager, former General Manager of Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative, and the former Board Secretary, and I see another person, Ms. Ann Salasain, also of Samselco. So the problem is the operations. You have a big systems loss, and you have mentioned, it was even through a resource person during the last hearing, na kailangan ayusin yung technical. Kasi may problema kayo sa mga linya nyo, ang dami yung problema sa infrastructure. Would you support or would you pass a contract which does not include CAPEX, which will not solve the problem of Samselco?
Mr. Sahi, you're recognized.
Your Honor, that is precisely why we incorporate in the contract yung infusion ng investor dahil yung problema namin on financial aspect. Kaya nandun sa one of the provisions ng contract that we formulated.
So in short, doon sa pangalawang kontrata na lumabas, nawala na yung hinahanap nyong sagot sa problema. Mr. President.
Tama po, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, gusto ko lang po tanungin si Deputy Administrator Lee. Ma'am, sino po yung nag-amyenda ng TOR? Who prepared the amended TOR?
The amended TOR was prepared by the SBAC of Samselco. And it was just...
Hindi po ba kayo ang...
No, it is not na yan. In fact...
So, sino po yung SBAC na yun? Ng Samselco? Is it the former... under the leadership of Mr. Sahi?
Yes, it was under the presidency then of Mr. Omar Sahi. And,
so, are you telling us na sila yung nagtanggal nung... Parang nalito na ako.
Yes, in fact, sir, truthfully, it was the board of directors of Samselco which dissolved the SBAC through a board resolution.
Huh?
It were them.
Wait.
Yes,
It were them.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman.
that was part of my interpellation a while ago.
Yes.
That the board of Mr. Sahi dissolved the SBAC.
If I may
And in its place, nag-create po ng bagong board kasi as answered by the Deputy Administrator of NEA, Attorney Lee, galing po sa Task Force Zamboanga City Electric One. Di po ba? Yun po ang sagot nyo kanina eh. So, sila po ang gumawa na I presume, na sila na po ang gumawa nung lapot contract. Would that be a correct assumption?
Mr. Sahi, could you please answer the question of Congressman Ako? Parang naguluhan na ako.
Paano yung sir?
Di po ba na-dissolve kayo?
Undeserved, yes.
nag-put up ng NEA ng panibagong board of directors.
Yes.
Sabi nyo kanina, galing sa mga heads ng mga cooperative,
Yes,
if I remember it right. Tama po.
tama.
Si Mr. Lapot po ang isa doon.
Yes.
Yes. So, ibig sabihin, yung Lapot contract nangyari nung time na nawala na po kayo, dissolve na po kayo, at yung Lapot board ang nandyan. Tama po.
Tama.
At sila rin ang nagbago noong terms of reference from the original term of reference na kayo po ang gumawa.
Tama ho. Kasi it's very clear, yung kontrato na signed by Lapot differs from our contract that we formulated. A joint force by the NEA and Subselco.
Bilang kasi Mr. Chair, para I would earn my keep, nagkaroon po ba ng panibagong bidding?
Yung pagkatapos namin, wala na. In fact, we question yung bagong kontrata na hindi dumaan sa General Assembly. It was not presented to the member consumer ng Subselco. And that is, I think, a violation.
Now, NEA, yun po bang, do you agree na wala pong nangyaring bidding na nag-award po dun kay Crown Desco?
If I may respond to that. There was a bidding. But if I may be allowed to clarify, Mr. Chair.
Please.
On August 30, 2018, the copy of the IM contract was officially forwarded to NEA. A copy, the final draft, that was still under the presidency of Mr. Omar Sahi. And it was also on August 30, 2018,
Sir,
that Subselco board...
The final draft, meaning
Yes.
the amended TOR.
Yes, the amended TOR.
The one that was signed by Mr.
Lapot.
Lapot. So it came from...
Because Mr. Lapot came in only after the conclusion of the bidding. They came in only after the conclusion of the bidding because it is very clear from the office memo issued by NEA that the present board will remain to just finish the IMC. And it is also then that forwarded
So,
the IMC.
the special, the Deputy Administrator admits na wala pong, lahat po ng bidding na nangyari, panahon po ni Mr. Sahi. Tama. And therefore, you consider it as void. Would that be correct?
Yes, please answer.
Just a backgrounder to that led to the approval. Yes.
Attorney, my question is very direct and very simple. It's answerable by yes or no.
We consider that as
Void.
not void. The one that was forwarded to NEA, the final IMC. The fourth bidding, the fourth version, the version on the final bidding, not the contract that was signed by Mr. Sahi.
Okay. Who conducted the bidding of who conducted the fourth bidding?
Mr. Sahi.
Mr. Sahi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, kayo po, hindi po ba kung void yung mga ginawa po ni na Mr. Sahi noong una, lalong-lalo po na void yung ginawa po ninyo. Kasi it came from the same poisonous tree. Di ba, Attorney?
If you are
Mr.
to look at
Chairman,
it,
I rest my case.
but let me explain because the final approval of the contract was made by the NEA Board of Administrators, and it was them who considered that despite the illegal action of the Subselco board who constituted themselves as SBAC, the affirmation or the approval of the AGMA was taken into greater weight as Samselco then needed the investment management contract.
Okay. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I think there's a... Anyway, if I am to conclude the statement of Chairman Ako, hindi parang lumalabas, void ab initio. Ganun, kasimple na yun, void ab initio. Maybe you can research later. Ganun lumabas eh. Diba? Anyway, Mr. Chairman, ibang